Mother Nature is once again unleashing across the Central Coast, ripping away walkways, tearing down timber, creating bubble baths at Wombrel, as well as more erosion concerns. Residents up north also facing the same reality. Regional communities isolated and suburban streets inundated with water. The entrance channel on close watch as Tuggerah Lakes was issued a major flood warning last week, thankfully sparing us in comparison to our neighbours up north. However, still enough to keep our local SES and emergency services on their toes.
But we've really been supported by our local community. It's not just the SES doing this. We've got our other agencies, so we've got the Rural Fire Service helping us. They've been bagging sandbags for days. We've got the Volunteer Rescue Association. They're backing us up in flood rescue. We've had community groups. We've had supporting teams. It's a community coming down to look after our community.
But the BOM is forecasting continued heavy rain and possible flash flooding across the region. Tuggerah Lakes is also currently on the rise, however is likely to remain below the moderate flood level of 1.3 metres overnight.
We base all of our data on the gauge at Long Jetty, and so when people are getting information, it's the level of the height of the water there in Tuggerah Lakes based on that gauge. A minor for Tuggerah Lakes is a 0.9 metres. It's currently sitting just over 1 metre, so we're actually in that minor bracket.
Local MPs are lobbying for the Central Coast to be declared a natural disaster zone.
Currently people can't access the payments from the government unless that classification happens, because some properties, particularly around Tuggerah Lakes, have been impacted, and that $1,000 or the money for council to fix roads is so important.
But as the wild weather continues, please coasties stay safe.
132 500, just call SES and they'll send it through to our duty officer who will get in contact with them.
Yeah, look, I've got to say, we've got to make sure people don't ride, drive, play. There's the risk to themselves, it's the risk to the rescuers. It is flood water, it does contain sewage, so it's not something we want to be in.
The message at the moment is certainly don't go swimming because of all of the storm water that's currently flowing into the ocean, and that makes the water quality very poor, which means you might pick up a virus or a disease. And also because of the way the surf is, there's lots of rips and undercurrents that people may not be able to necessarily see.
Sky Hull, CC News.